And so people are still going to buy your courses and they're still going to buy your products and services, even if you give a free tip, a free piece of advice. All right. And don't listen to the gurus who are telling you don't do that. Again, it's just an indicator for me that their content doesn't go deep enough. And that's a red flag. Hey guys, it's Dr. Sonia here with Jump First. Say it with me. Done is better than perfect. Master one thing at a time. Practice makes better. And this has to work. Let's get it. Hello, what's going on? Awesome party peeps. It's Dr. Sonia here with Jump First, okay? We talk all things premium courses, luxury coaching and mentorship, brands and programs, how you can start to build those out using your knowledge, your expertise, your wisdom, your lived experiences, all of those things. So if that interests you, go ahead and hit the subscribe button, like button, bell notification, so you know when I'm live, okay, when these episodes drop, and we can hang out. I love answering your questions and interacting with you all. Okay, now let's get into today's topic. What's going on, IG? Great morning, evening, afternoon, depending on where you are located. It's good to see you. If you're watching this on the Jump First Academy YouTube channel, let me know in the chat where you are currently watching from or what time it is where you're watching from. I love to see the global reach of these episodes, okay? Now, people are weird, okay? People do weird stuff, and weird isn't necessarily a bad thing, but don't be people in this instance. And we're going to talk about it in a second. This is in relationship to selling your courses, marketing your courses, products, services, whatever it is that you are doing online. I came across this guru earlier today. I was scrolling on Instagram, I think I was, and there was an ad, and this person said, I won't identify who they are. I never do that. That's like not my jam. But this person said, stop giving people free tips. Stop giving people free advice, because you're essentially training people to just consume your free content. I do not believe this. But then she proceeded, they they proceeded to then give a free piece of advice, right? Or a free tip. Here is my thing, right? And that was like so weird to me and bizarre. And I was like, you can't tell people to do a thing and then you turn around and do the thing that you're telling people not to do. It has never been my jam to be like withholding information. First of all, there's too much of it out there, okay? The information is already out. There are tips, advice, all sorts of things floating around the internet. And I'm gonna tell you how this applies to your courses in a second and why you should not follow that advice. Pro tip for your courses, if you feel like you can't give free advice, if you feel like you cannot give a free tip, if you feel like you can't talk about your product or service or your course, okay, without giving too much away, then you have not gone deep enough in your content for your courses, product, or service to help somebody achieve a lasting result in the first place, okay? So your content lacks depth. The content inside of your courses, your products and services, it lacks depth. If you feel like I can't hop online and talk about it and give a tip or a piece of advice, okay, based on my life experience, then you need to go deeper in your content. All right. I appreciate it. RKS Mutual. Thank you so much. I appreciate you liking and subscribing. Thank you so much. I appreciate the new subs. Jefferson, hello. It's good to see you as well. If you are new here and you haven't already hit the subscribe button, go ahead and hit it. All right. Stick around for a while. Hit the subscribe button, like button, and bell notification so you know when new episodes like this drop, and we can continue to spread this message around the world. I appreciate you. So you need to go deeper in your content, okay? If you feel like you can't give free advice or free tips. Now, I'm not saying all of your content should be free tips and free advice all the time. And I also want to debunk that myth that if I give the free advice or I give the free content, then I'm training people to only consume my free content or only take my free advice. That is not the case. I'm gonna tell you why in 2.5 seconds. Every other industry does this. Like, imagine you're going to buy a house, okay? So I'm gonna use, like, one of my friends is a realtor. What's going on, Mac? Hello, 52 Lions. Hello. It's good to see all of y'all on. I appreciate y'all this morning. Let me know where you're watching from or what time it is where you are currently watching. Jesus loves you. Yes, absolutely, Hayden. And he loves you back as well. I appreciate that this morning. Thank you for the energy. So one of my friends is a realtor, right? Imagine she is going to show a house. Okay, let's imagine you're going to go buy this house and you show up at the door. Do you think that because you took the free tour, okay, that now no one's interested in buying the home? No one's ever going to buy that house? Like, no, that is not the case, okay? The free tour was the preview. Now, here's the thing. It is about positioning. So if you are positioning your free advice or your messages, right, the message that you are giving to the people in the format of tips, advice, information, whatever it is the way that you position your expertise, is the way that you position the message. So for instance, if you showed up at that house and the house was junky, okay, or the realtor or the person that was showing the house, they were had an attitude, right? They weren't welcoming, they weren't inviting, you didn't feel like they were going to do everything in their power to help you get this house, all right? Like, then yeah, you might not buy the house, all right? So it's about positioning. It's the positioning of the person, of the expert, but also the positioning of your message. That's the piece, because I'm telling you right now, we don't lack for clients. Okay, because I hop on here and I give free information or free advice or free tips, or I talk about my experiences and my knowledge. Like, that doesn't stop people from going, hey, I'm ready to work with you. It just like it won't stop people from buying the house because they show up for the free tour. All right, like that's just, it's your positioning. It has nothing to do with whether or not you hop online and decide to give free advice or to give a free tip. It's the positioning. And that like blew my mind today. Again, I was scrolling and there was a guru who was like, don't give free tips, don't give free information, because, it's going to train people out of actually buying your products and services. But then they proceeded to give a free tip and free information. And I'm like, this is backwards. So y'all just be diligent about looking at what's not being said when you're watching people online, behaviors, body language, like all that stuff I pay attention to, because it's like, are you actually living what you're teaching? Because if you're not, then that's a problem, right? Huge red flag. What's going on? Meet Sleep, hello. RKS Mutual says, I made some videos and content working on building my platform. I only have 20 subscribers. Do you have any tips, or should I just keep hustling? Yeah, just keep going, because if you have, it depends on how many videos that you've made. Like, so what kind of content are you putting out, or how much content have you put out to date, if you don't mind sharing? Because a lot of times, sometimes it's not even like, it's not the strategy, it's not, that's not the problem. It's sometimes not the positioning or the message. A lot of times it's the quantity. Right? So yes, quality first, but sometimes it's the quantity. Like, have you done it long enough? Have you put out enough content to really collect the data you need to collect? Oh my God, pro tip for your courses. Okay, I tell my clients this all the time. We need data. We're not just out here just throwing stuff against the wall. We need data. So it's, if you put out enough content, you collect the data, you see what's working, what's not working, and then you just tweak it and you apply it and you continue moving forward. So it just depends on how much you've done. Like, sometimes, yeah, the answer is just keep going. And then sometimes the answer is, okay, we need to apply some of the tweaks, right? Like that we need to make in order to make this thing actually flow in the direction that we want to go. Hello, is it Ernu? Hello, it's good to see you. My channel is a year old. I make a video about once a month on empowerment strategies. So my advice to you would be to go more than once a month. All right, like try to up it to like once a week, okay? And make it a regular occurrence for your viewers. I mean, even if you do have, I think you said like 20 subscribers, like that's 20 people in a room. You know what I mean? Like, you get 20 people in a physical room and you actually see 20 people there, you have an audience. And so they want to be able to interact with you. All right, they want to be able to see you. Argentina in the building. I love to see the global reach here. River Plate fan, hello. It's good to see you here. If you guys are new here, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button, like button, bell notifications, so you know when new episodes like this drop and we can hang out live. I love interacting with you all. So I hope that's helpful, RKS. Like, just, yes, keep going, but also up your frequency, okay? Up your output. Billy, what's going on? I see you. So I'm not here. I see you. I'm not sure why I won't let you send gifts. I will check into that, but I really appreciate you. I really do. Is it, I can't read your screen name and I'm so sorry. Is it Mel? Mel, hello, says Diva. I appreciate that. Okay, with the nails. I love it. Yes, Argentina in the building. I feel so honored. I'm glad that you're here again. Hawaii as well. Oh my goodness. Okay. Y'all are in the building. Global reach here today, 2:51 a.m. I appreciate you being here and watching. What time is it in Argentina? I have no idea what time it is in Argentina. Billy, it's okay. I got you. Okay. I see you in the building and I appreciate you. Are you new here or are you returning? Let me know. Let me know. It's good to see you here. I am super excited that you're here. Let me know also where you're watching from. I always like to see the global reach. Um, y'all are so funny today. I appreciate y'all. So RKS, I really hope that that was like super helpful, and I hope that you keep going, keep grinding, and keep putting in the work. But it is just frequency, right? Like I'm not a fan of too, if you're new here, Billy is new. Okay, new subs in the building. I appreciate you. I don't know why it won't let you send anything, and I will definitely check into that. I really appreciate you letting me know, and I appreciate you trying. I appreciate the love. Okay, thank you. um but with that being said, I forget what I was saying, y'all. Man, I forget what I was saying. But if you're new here, then go ahead and sub and know that I appreciate you. I'm sending you much love. I'm still doing like the millennial heart. Is this the millennial heart? I don't know, but I'm here, okay? But yeah, sometimes, oh, I'm not a fan. That's what I was saying. I'm not a fan of the word or the term hustle, right? Like, I think like sometimes yes, you can put in the work, but it can also be easy. What's going on, Dion Sweet Creations? It's good to see you on IG. South Carolina in the building. Welcome, welcome. I'm excited that you're here, first time here. Thank you for tuning in. I appreciate you. And so I'm not a fan of like the word hustle because I don't feel like, especially when you're doing something that you love, it doesn't feel like work, right? And I know we hear this all the time, but it can be so much easier. Like I like hopping on here. I like interacting with you all. I love having these conversations, you know, whether it's just like life stuff, entrepreneurial stuff. Courses are my jam. I love premium courses, luxury coaching and mentorship brands, how you can take your knowledge, your expertise. You do not have to stay local. You can be global. Okay. You're supposed to be. If you're watching this, you are supposed to be. You're a high performer, high achiever. And so I just don't believe in the term like hustle. I think that work doesn't have to be hard. It can be easy, especially when you have the right strategy, you have the right mentor, and you're doing something that you're really passionate about or you love. Now, that's not to say that sometimes the passion doesn't dip, okay? Because the passion sometimes is like, I don't know today. But you start to do the thing and you find your passion starts to come back, especially when you have like a brand new strategy or you find a new entrepreneurship is so fun because you find a new thing when you're in your lane and you're doing the thing and you're working on the thing. It's like, you know, the lights in office buildings, like every time you take a step, one lights up above you, but you can't really see that far ahead of you. It's kind of like that. Like entrepreneurship is fun to me in that way, that I get to collect the data and figure out, okay, what's working right and what's not working right, and how do we fix it? How do we tweak it? I love it. It's like so, so fun. Dion Sweet Creation says, I'm a licensed professional counselor. Oh, I love that. So is my sister. That's awesome. I love coming into contact with you all or interacting with you all. Is so fun. And I also have a sweet treats business. Nice, okay? Because sweets are like a kryptonite for me. Like I try so hard to stick to my diets and my meal plans. I should say my meal plans, not my diets, because it has become a lifestyle. But sweets, that gets me every time. I'm like, yeah, what you got? So I appreciate you. Papa, thank you. I appreciate you. Is Turkey in the building? Okay. I love it. Morado, hello, hello. Billy says, I like your smile. I appreciate that. RKS, cool. Once a week. Yes, try it and just see what happens. I guarantee you're going to find more of your tribe. You're going to start to attract them. And you're also going to become more like comfortable in just doing the thing. All right. The more you do it, like the more comfortable you become and the more the easier it becomes. But also what got me going was like, I started out, I think, like once a week, maybe, and then, or it might have been like once every other week. And then I had a mentor who was like, you should just try doing it every day. Now, mind you, I know, like for some people, it's like, absolutely not. But for me, like that's my personality. I love teaching. I've taught university, college courses. Like it's my jam. Nonprofits, you name it, all sorts of businesses. I've done retreats and put together all seminars, all sorts of things before it became like an online space for those things. And so it's always been my jam. And so it was very natural for me to be like, okay, I'm going to do it every day. And you just start to see the traction and it makes you want to keep going. And so I hope that that encourages you as well. RKS, I appreciate you. Bees by Carol, hello. It's good to see you on as well on IG. New Zealand in the building. Dean, what is going on? I love it. Elisa, thank you so much for the compliment. I appreciate that. Sending you love back. I can't see you, but I know you have a beautiful spirit, so I appreciate that. Jimmy, hello. Daniel, hello. Billy, the Instagram is jumpfirst.org. Jumpfirst.org on Instagram. Illinois in the building. What's going on, Rick? It's good to see you. Oh, I love that. Y'all are so awesome today. You guys are sweet as well. The energy is high. Tibble, hello. It's good to see you as well. I don't see any questions on. Dr. Mikey, it's good to see you in the building. I hope all is well. I don't see any questions or comments additional. Thank you. Thank you. Somebody told me my hair looks like noodles like the other week, and I was cracking up. I was like, thank you. I don't know. But thank you so much. This hairstyle looks good on you. I appreciate that. I've been getting a lot of compliments lately on my hair. So doing something right. I appreciate y'all so much. Again, I needed to bring this, like, people are weird. They can be, and they do weird stuff. All right. But don't be people. Like, give people the tips, the advice, the information. It's already available online. Don't be afraid to show up in that way. If you're feeling like, if I give people tips and advice, it's going to be too much and it's going to take away from my products and services, it's going to take away from my courses and they won't buy, that means that's just an indicator that your content inside of your courses, products, and services isn't deep enough. So you need to focus on enhancing the depth. And the way that you do that is just you use your story, you use your life experiences, okay? Like, enhance the depth of your content inside of your programs and courses. And I guarantee you, like, it's not going to stop anybody. Just like the example I gave earlier, if you go to a free open house, it's not going to stop somebody from buying the house. All right. It's only going to encourage them to do so even more, because they still want the thing. They still want the result, the outcome. They still want to have the tangible thing. Okay. And so people are still going to buy your courses and they're still going to buy your products and services, even if you give a free tip, a free piece of advice. All right. And don't listen to the gurus who are telling you don't do that. Again, it's just an indicator for me that their content doesn't go deep enough. And that's a red flag. If you need some help packaging what you know, or you want help packaging what you know into the format of a course, you can get started at jumpfirstacademy.org. Okay. There's a free training over there. It takes less than 30 minutes for you to go through it. No fluff. I'm not about that. All right. We get straight to the point, and there are free resources to help you implement along the way. So it's not just you consuming more information. I'm not interested in creating additional professional information consumers. Okay. I used to be one, and I don't want to do that to anybody that comes into my world and is looking for assistance and help. And so with that being said, jumpfirstacademy.org for the free training, free resources to help you implement along the way. There are also paid resources over there. It is up to you. You choose your path to success. My job is just to present the resources to you and the pathways to you. Okay, that's literally it. So again, jumpfirstacademy.org to get started. I appreciate y'all so much. Anything else that I have over here? Any other questions, comments? No, that's it. I appreciate y'all. Dion Sweet Creation says, I definitely can do better with showing up more. I appreciate that transparency and that honesty. Okay, we all can. We all absolutely can. Much love back to you as well, Dr. Mikey. So it depends on whatever, and I'm not sure if you're asking like what's the topic of this live, or you're asking about the topic for your courses. But if it's the topic for your courses, shameless plug, jumpfirstacademy.org. The topic for this live, we've talked about why it's okay to give, free advice, free tips. Like, those things are okay. Now, don't overdo it. Don't oversaturate it. All right. Because remember, people aren't paying for information. They're paying for transformation. And so that's the piece. That's the key right there. All right. That's why depth is required inside of your programs, inside of your courses. However, the free tips, the free advice, like, don't be afraid to show up for your people. And it is just a matter of positioning. It's a matter of understanding how to provide those free tips and the free advice, but also position yourself and your message as the expertise and the authority in that specific lane, in that specific field. Again, we go deeper over at jumpfirstacademy.org. I hope this was helpful, insightful, and inspiring you forward. Also, thank you so much for being here. Please know I appreciate you from every corner of the world, okay? Wherever it is that you are, I appreciate you for spending some time here. You could have been doing anything else. You chose to spend some time here, and I appreciate that. If you're watching this on the Jump First Academy YouTube channel, again, I'm extending an invitation for you to hang out for a while, okay? Hit the subscribe button, like button, bell notification so you know when new episodes like this drop. Send this to somebody else who needs to hear it, who might need some inspo, or someone who's looking to create a course, all right? I appreciate y'all so much. I'll see y'all back here tomorrow. I'm live every weekday. I've been trying to hop on the weekends as well, but every single weekday we are live here on this channel, okay? I appreciate y'all so much. Dion says, I will check it out. Awesome. I'm excited. with the hands in the air. Link is also in bio, or send me a DM if you'd like the direct link. I'm looking forward to you moving your course and your ideas forward as well. I appreciate y'all. I'll see y'all back here tomorrow. Bye, y'all.